forensic science class, and I had to like create a fake crime. And we're live. So we have that.
We're live.
Creeper.
And we're live.
I really a slideshow for that for my project. I should find that.
Hello, welcome everybody to Not Wasting Time. Another.
Not wasting time.
We're not at all wasting time.
Not at all.
Well, see, I had to call it something. If I called it wasting time, who's going to come and watch a show called Wasting Time?
I'm not wasting
A lot of
time.
people.
But if you're not wasting time, and I went through with this, and I kind of thought, well, stop putting your feet
over my foot.
When you're not wasting time, it's like when I'm teaching classes. I tell everybody at the end of the class, thank you for giving me your Thursday, thank you for giving me your whatever night, because it's their time. They're giving me their time, and I'm giving them their time. So I'm not wasting my time. I don't want to waste their time. So I want to try to be entertaining as possible. And speaking of entertaining, welcome Pam from Pam's Fam. We'll let them those notifications come out.
Those notifications.
Notifications. Where you from? New York?
Who, me? Notifications? I'm not from the.
Please don't do that.
Sorry. Sorry.
Encourage him.
What?
I don't know.
Is
She's
that-
your kid.
Huh?
Huh?
She's yours.
Who? Who's on
What?
first? What's on
What is Gamora?
What is Gamora?
More importantly, why?
Why is Gamora? So we're just kind of hanging out. Hello, Amy. Hello. Oh, Russ, you're right there in the chat and below me. Big Disney fan, welcome in. Hope everybody is having a great Thursday. I'm the pre-show to Dreaming with the Mouse.
Yeah.
That's what I should have called my show.
You guys have to follow
Pre-show.
me.
Dreaming with the Mouse.
Prequel.
The prequel.
The pregame.
I'm gonna have George Lucas direct this thing.
Oh my god.
We're gonna put all kinds of CGI in.
Bring it.
We'll have CGI bathrooms, CGI like lightsabers.
Oh, you should.
I love it.
Oh,
Pam
goodness.
says we're entertaining her senses.
I'm an entertainer by heart. I do jazz hands.
Oh my god.
I mean, ultimately, my goal in life is to embarrass my daughter.
Yup.
So
That's every parent's goal. Every parent's goal is to embarrass their
Therapy.
children.
Therapy. If they're not in therapy by the age of 24, you didn't do a good enough job.
but
Sorry.
What is-
tried it.
what's the number one job of all fathers of daughters?
Embarrass me.
Screening boyfriends, of course.
Keeping them off the pole, man. Everybody knows that.
What is wrong with you? End the stream. End
No,
the stream.
come on, it's the truth.
Goodbye.
I didn't have destiny or anything. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Okay, but
Kinsey, come back.
Come on, it's funny.
You are.
But
one
it
of
is-
the worst people.
it really, I mean, kind of is.
We're the worst kind of person.
In a weird way.
Wow.
You need to delete this when
Oh
you're.
That was it. Come on, was that wrong?
No, it's really not.
And
It's
it
really
start
not.
over. Notifications will go out if you do another one.
Oh my god.
You are
Kelly, was that wrong?
a
Oh, oh.
Should I stop this and restart?
No, just it's
already
I
too,
on
won't
here
bring it
now.
up again. No,
it's too late. I think we need to move on.
we do.
I can't breathe. Oh my face.
That was my day shift job coming out.
That was awesome.
And maybe my job in life is to make Mama laugh because I am doing a heck of a job.
Welcome in, Big Disney fan. It's good to see you again, Sam. Welcome in.
Look how embarrassed she is. I'm doing my job.
Oh my god, I can't breathe.
I'm
Okay.
deleting my entire YouTube channel and moving away to a different country. Wow.
Hello, everybody. I am Scruffy Tracy. As you can see, I'm on vacation, so I am Scruffy. Scruffy-doo.
Okay, now it needs to be deleted 100%. Never do that again.
What? just because I watched Scooby Doo as a kid. How many people here watched? Raise their hand if you've watched Scooby Doo.
My daughter watches Scooby Doo, and she's 22 years old.
I loved Scooby Doo as a kid.
She literally came in the house the other day and said, "Terry, I was thinking about you yesterday. I was watching Scooby Doo all day."
I was like, I remember coming home from school watching Scooby Doo. Hello, Amy. Welcome in.
You know, you bought that.
And not Scrappy Doo.
Yep.
Not the ones with Scrappy Doo. Scooby.
Right. No, the original with the original Thelma.
Yeah.
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 Thelma.
Fred's got to wear an ascot.
Fred,
Yes. An ascot.
My final project is still existing from when I was in forensic science. Oh, that is so.
Do you not know what an ascot is?
Forensic science. Russ, remember what I told you before a stream?
I know.
She knows how to hide them too.
I had the victims,
Okay.
a backstory, the crime scene. I had.
So this kind of
side
leads into
notes.
Scooby Doo.
I mean,
Scooby Doo always had a.
fingerprints. I did a really good job on this.
That's an ascot.
With this, I
All
could
right.
be a crime scene investigator.
How many people know what an ascot is?
I did not. Kelly just showed me a picture.
Has anybody ever worn an ascot?
That's a great picture.
Boy
though.
Scouts. I mean, Boy Scouts wear those.
No. That's
No?
a scarf.
That's a
Oh.
scarf.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of the firehouses I belonged to at one point in time, their parade uniform was a black or a dark blue long sleeve shirt with a red ascot. Granted, you weren't wearing a tie, but
You know what would be cool? If I took the whole point of my forensic science project was for people to guess and figure out who did it themselves. So what if I did a stream and I show and people had to like figure it out?
so I think we need to do a crime scene video.
Yes, I literally
And have
have
Kenzie
the whole
solve the case.
presentation right here.
But she knows what it is already.
I know because
Yeah, but I don't know.
That's
Nobody
true.
else knows. It's just
That-
me.
That could be our next live show. Your next theater show. We could do a crime drama.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Who done it?
Oh, what are they called? What are those like the
Clue.
No,
Yeah,
We should do
Clue.
Clue.
it's a dinner theme. If
Dinner
you-
theme.
crime
Yeah.
Dinner mystery murder
yeah.
theme. We should do Clue for the next one.
So like, okay, I'm gonna like.
It was Kenzie in the bathroom with a pipe wrench.
Yeah.
Well,
So the whole thing is that
a couple minutes ago, it would have been Kenzie in a studio with a candlestick that murdered her father.
yeah.
It could happen.
So like the whole thing is that
Oh my God.
You can't use that. All your friends' photos are in.
I use different photos.
Ever.
I use just different photos. I don't have to use my friends'
I
photos.
can't see chat.
I
So,
just replace them.
how's your day, Cal? How was your vacation?
Quiet.
We've got nothing done.
Yeah.
We've looked at houses for 3 days straight and got more depressed by the moment.
What'd you do?
We're putting our plan together
Ah,
to get to Florida, and we've been looking at houses, and we actually talked to another realtor today, and just trying to.
Call Victor Naraki.
We've talked to Victor.
We did.
We've been talking to Victor for about 6 months now.
Yeah, but we found a different realtor who has a lot better and a lot more
Listings.
listings.
So
yeah, but can't like real estate agents work with other realtors down there? I think the only difference is they have to split their commission when they sell a house, right?
I don't know.
Because I know, like when we were back in the day when we were looking for our house, the real estate agents that we were using, I mean, yeah, they were preferring to use houses and show houses that were in their catalog,
hmm
but they would also go outside of their catalog. And so like we used a police. We used a police. Say you use Colwell Realtor, and you go
Right.
to like Realty Realtor. if they sell a house from that other real estate agent, when it comes to the commission, they actually have to split that commission. Like, so say they take 6%, that's their commission, which for a house, that's a huge amount of windfall. If they sell their own listing, they keep all 6%.
Right.
If they sell somebody else's listing, I think they have to split that 6%. So only 3 and 3%.
I don't know.
Well, you're not going to pay anything more as far as paying outside. So it's not like you're paying the real estate listing.
Right.
You know, so if you go to say you're with one real estate agency and they go to another, they sell one of them, they're not going to ask you for another 3% higher. That cut's got to come out of somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Tracy, did you say hi to Mike and Mike?
There are
Huh?
places.
So did you say hi to Mike and Mike?
I was just about to welcome in Gobble Gobble,
Sure.
Mike Wheeler, and welcome in Mike 88.
Gobble gobble.
Gobble Gobble.
I did such a good job on this.
Oh my
project.
goodness.
I'm so
Man, I should be a real estate agent in
Is that
Florida.
a silver bullet?
They have got to make bank. Houses sell within a day. I miss selling it.
Yes, Mike. Victor and Rocky does not do it.
expertise here. Like, look at all my fingerprints. Like, how,
Looking for a renter.
I'm very proud of it.
I love how his speak to text said Victor no Rocky.
Yeah.
No renter.
I had to read it twice. Kenzie, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Be careful.
Why are you proud of your fingerprints?
What?
All right, hold on.
Oh, okay. So this is
Hold
what
on.
I did.
Go on
What?
Instagram.
What am I doing on Instagram? What?
Go to
Hey,
your
Rob Fuzz.
What's up, Rob Fuzz? What's going on, man?
Oh, I'll join.
What up, Rob?
I'll join in the other room.
And I could throw your screen up.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, she really wants to like show off her stuff. So
Listen, I worked for weeks on this thing.
welcome in, Rob Fuzz, the great voice of Disney creators and
You're
Disney
welcome.
streamers. He is a voice.
He does. Thank you for being here. It's so calming and just. Sorry, I'll shut up now.
But
Well, that was awkward.
he's probably floating in that 16-inch pool of his.
I don't even know what. It's just. Hi, kids.
He's
Let's
been-
think about
he's
projects.
binge watching while he's working. So.
I need to present it. Okay.
Oh my! So, all right. Now remember, all your friends' pictures are in this, so you don't want to go
They
too.
can deal with it. It's fine.
They can deal with it.
So, this is,
What, Dad?
so go ahead and explain your. All right, hold on, Kelly. Kelly's got
Yeah.
something. What do you
Who's
got, Kelly?
Connie Walters?
What?
Who's Connie Walters?
I just made up names. I
It's
made up
not-
Mary.
So-
Connie Walters, if you're watching this in a later date,
Apologize now.
Yes, we
I'm-
apologize.
Sorry.
Sorry that your name is Connie. What?
No, I just made up names. This was from like over a year ago.
The likeliness of names in this story does not constitute actual people.
Actual people.
These are
Yeah.
fictional characters.
And you
I do not. None of these things are based off of real people. Except
Isn't that what they have to do that in like they have to do that in movies
Yeah.
too, right?
they have to put that in front of like crime shows like SVU, where they say all of these crimes are not based off of real events.
Yeah.
Rob,
Even though they
I'm
might
not
be
gonna play
inspired
football.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go play football. It looks like I'm going to solve a crime, Rob Fuzz.
Okay. So. Okay. So we have our sus. Oh wait. Okay.
So this won't be
We
on
have
Earth
our
Ring.
suspect.
It's Luke.
There's Luke. That's my great friend Luke.
Hi, Luke.
Luke did it.
That's Kai Morrison. Get into character.
Oh, sorry.
So, Kai Morrison is 25 years old, born in Homer, Alaska. He's a realtor and a former college roommate of Alfie Price. He met Theo Lambert 2 years ago while selling his mother a house. He is single and right-handed.
All right, hold on.
Yes.
We got our hand raised. Go, Russ.
Yes, Russ.
Did Kai Morrison sell igloos?
No. So Alfie Price is 25 years old as well. He was born in Fairbanks, Alaska, and
Hand up,
he's a well-known. Yes, Kelly.
Does this happen in Alaska?
Yes.
Wow. Did it happen in like? Did it happen in winter or did it happen in summer? Because summer in Alaska is pretty well.
You stress me out. Let me tell my story. I've rehearsed this. So he's a well-known architect and the former college roommate of Kai Morrison, who is above. He's engaged to Sophie Bryant, and he is left-handed. So Sophie Bryant is 24 years old, born in Seattle, Washington. She's an elementary school teacher and a former sorority sister of Connie Walters. She is engaged to be married to Alfie Price and right-handed. Jamie Porter is a 26-year-old woman born in Anchorage, Alaska. She's a nurse practitioner and married to Corey Porter and right-handed. That's
all makes sense sooner or later.
Shh. Corey Porter is 28 years old, born in Seward, Alaska. He works as an attorney and has been close friends with Theo Lambert for 3 years and is married to Jamie Porter. Yes.
Go back one page.
Wait.
Sophie did it.
Okay.
Sophie did it?
Here are our victims. Theo. Oh, I'm just going to let everybody know. I actually made this entire project with this girl and this girl.
And then you killed her afterwards.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I can't believe
So,
it. Friend.
here are the victims. Theo Lambert, who is 26-year-old, born in Anchorage, Alaska. He is unemployed, living off of his mother's money and dating Connie Walters. He's right-handed. Connie Walters is 24
Connie's father did it.
Connie Walters was 24 years old, born in Anchorage as well. She was a secretary and former sorority sister of Sophie Bryant. She was dating Theo Lambert and left-handed. So our backstory. Yes, Yvonne?
No one was ambidextrous? How do you know? What if they were ambidextrous?
Ooh, Kenzie, you
wasn't
do know that
stated.
this is not going to go the way you expect it.
No,
you
I know it's not. Yes, Kelly.
We didn't meet the butler.
There was no butler.
I'm
Oh,
still, listen, if Connie was married to the guy who was living off his mother's money,
Dating. They were dating. They were married.
was he living in his mother's basement?
No, his mother died.
Did they own a hotel?
No.
Ooh.
Listen, okay.
They have a van down by the river.
August of 2017, Theo Lambert's mother, Teresa, died of unknown reasons. In her will, she left him all of her money and mansion estate. Theo had been dating Connie Walters for around a year, and Connie's sorority sister, Sophie, messaged her asking to meet up. Theo arranged for the entire group to spend the weekend at his mother's estate. Sophie's fiancé invited his friend Kyle to come along, who also happened to know Theo's late mother. On the morning of January 5th.
Hold on.
Whoa. What happened?
It was like Mama.
out.
You know what happened? It's like Mama clicking buttons. I clicked the wrong button. I had Mama itis.
You can unpresent them.
He had a question.
So
What
my
was your
question was what was his name? Kyle?
I don't know.
Who's the one living off Mama's money?
Theo.
Theo.
Of the
Was
hotel.
Theo a suspect in his mom's murder?
I don't know. Just listen. On the
girl
morning,
did it to have the mom's money because she's going to marry the boyfriend and then she's going to knock him off too.
on the morning of January 5th, 2018, Sophie Bryant discovers the dead bodies of her friends Theo and Connie laying in their bed. On Theo's nightstand, there was a suicide note. Each guest of the house was questioned and interviewed. Evidence was collected and the killer was caught. So this is the suicide note. Yes, Ivone.
The same room or were they in different rooms?
No, they were in the same room.
In the same bed or
They were
in
together because they were there together. They were dating, so they were in the same bed, and they were found dead there. So,
the dead mom did it.
Oh, absolutely.
so The suicide note says, "Dear world, believe it or not, I knew how loneliness stung. I knew something was going on between him and I. I love him, and I can't even read this. What? And if I
And
can't have him, no one can. Now we can be together forever. Goodbye, Connie."
Damn. I mean, oh,
That's not a zip slip.
It's fine.
I'm so sorry.
So we have 3 diary entries. A diary entry from Connie,
Okay.
Jamie, and Sophie.
Okay.
So Connie's,
All right, we got a hand raised by Mr.
Yes.
Meyer.
yes.
Sophie did it.
Okay. So Connie writes, "Theo is so amazing. I am in absolute awe of how he has treated me these past months. However, he's been spending a lot of time with this Jamie Porter girl. It seems inappropriate that she wants so much time with Theo when she is a married woman.
Ooh.
If
Husband,
Theo is cheating on me, it will be the last thing he does.
husband did it.
Dear diary," this is from Jamie. Sorry, this is really inappropriate.
John did it.
So she's
Oh,
tired
dear.
of her marriage, and he is awful.
All right, hold on. You know, this is a PG.
I know, I
Scream.
understand that.
I'm sitting here
That's why
reading
I'm
this.
saying it out loud.
You could have at least put a little couple of like,
Listen,
you know,
who cares? It's fine.
Beep.
stream.
Beep.
Next.
Beep. Beep. Beep.
So in Sophie's, she writes, "This house is amazing. I'm so happy for Connie. She really loves Theo. That Jamie is kind of shady, though. Connie told me that she's a bit suspicious of Theo, but I don't think he'd cheat."
Hi, Tina.
Fingerprint analysis. So we have the fingerprints from Connie Walters, Jamie Porter, and Sophie Bryant, and those are the fingerprints found on the gun.
All right, I'm
Dude,
gonna have
Jamie has square hands.
Hold on,
What?
hold on. I have to welcome a couple people in. Welcome
Okay.
in, Make It Blue. Tina, welcome in, Butterball. Jonathan Chung, welcome, guys.
You know, you walked into
And
something
Tina,
crazy.
what you walked into what's actually come down from the worst part of this stream so far.
Yeah, no,
this is actually not bad.
It's so
This is the
true.
better part.
I want to know why Jamie Porter has square hands.
It's just the way that
That's how you got to roll a thumb.
That's the way that she rolled her thumb.
You got to remember, if anybody ever's done fingerprints, they actually have to take it and they have to roll the whole thumbprint.
Hi, Mike.
It's not just a.
Yeah, you have to roll your finger a certain way.
But they do have to make that sound.
It's not a what?
It's got to be a.
When you take fingerprint, when you do fingerprints, you have to roll your finger. It's not just a straight downwards.
Yeah, it's a. Not a.
Okay.
Go ahead, Cal.
Yes.
Sophie did it.
So anyway,
All right, so Ken's, let me just put this out there. If there's anybody who happens to watch this stream and have any names that resemble
Same.
or
I'm
exact
so sorry.
as these people,
I
it
made
is
it last year in a
a
science
coincidence and not an assassination of
not
their
on purpose.
So what's the analysis of the fingerprint?
That's up to you to see. You have to look and see what is the same.
Not a fingerprint.
Sophie did it.
So we have the blood splatter of.
But they were found on the bed, right?
Yes, this was blood splatter on the bed.
Is that blood splatter or chocolate syrup?
It is pig's blood. That's all I'm going to say.
this way.
Question.
Yeah,
How did the suicide occur? Gunshot, knife,
gunshot.
gunshot.
Pretty small caliber weapon.
Where was the gun found?
It was by the side of the bed.
Were they
Which
so
side of the bed?
It says here the blood splatter shows a gun was used to shoot both of them, Connie from the right and Theo from the left.
That's not what the blood splatter
Okay, go back to the picture.
says, though.
So gunshot
Theo
from
from
there.
the right, Connie from the left.
Like a really bad
Okay,
paper.
go ahead.
Mhm.
So we have shoe prints at the scene that do not match any of the shoes from Theo Lambert or Connie Walters. Shoe prints found match both Sophie Price and Jamie Porter's shoes.
Okay.
Are they share shoes or what?
So those are the
Baby
shoes.
Yoda did it.
I feel bad. We had to sacrifice one of my friend's shoes for this project.
I thought you were going to say one of my friend's pigs.
I'm not going to show this.
Because it's a YouTube, and
No,
no, you can't.
I could show it, but
No,
it's
you can't.
Why not?
Is
It's
it,
a video I
it
made.
belong to?
What?
Who's it belong to?
Me. I made it.
Put it-
I literally filmed it, edited, and recorded it. I did
So-
all of it, but I'm not going to
So-
show it.
So when you show it, what's going to happen is you're going to make a copyright claim on my channel, and
I
you're going to
can't
pull my
make a
channel down.
copyright claim on you for an unlisted video on an account that has 35 subscribers on it. I can't do that. I just mute it so you don't get the copyrighted of the music that Keisha insisted we used.
It's awful.
Whatever. Do whatever.
So it basically says that at 11 o'clock, because there are security cameras. Let me share the screen of the video.
I'm not stressed.
I'm enjoying my stream, by the way.
Whose stream?
Okay, I shared it.
What are we watching now?
This is the security cameras.
Connie, don't
That's
you know
Connie.
that it's
Jamie
not healthy to
enters
eat
the
food?
bedroom.
Ooh, girlfriend.
Secret recording device hears Jamie being really mean. That's because I didn't share the audio. Okay. 11:30, Jamie leaves the bedroom.
What is that girl doing in the kitchen? Eating everything?
Yes, like I did say, anybody is welcome to join us. All I want to know is who puts those kind of drawings on their bedroom, in their.
It's called
Mama,
a
that hallway needs
hallway.
painting.
So that phone is supposed to be a gun. That was the only way we could portray that. There you go. So basically, Jamie was in their room.
Hey, Mama, did you
Yeah.
see that hallway needed painting?
I did. I'm on it.
So, question.
I'll make sure I
Yeah.
match the color already.
So, who walked out with the gun?
Jamie.
Okay.
Now, Jamie was
What time was the murder?
It was at 12:15.
welcome back, Tina. Oh, hold on. Now, was Jamie the one sleeping with Theo, or supposedly?
We're getting there. So we have DNA from the nightstand from a half drinking drink. DNA on the edge did not belong to Connie or Theo. You can see DNA analysis here matches the crime scene and Sophie.
I'm going to have to say something now.
Yes.
Pam, you're kind of absolutely correct. Maybe when I did put my name as Kenzie Days' dad, I did lose some part of the stream, but it's my channel.
Yeah, but this is my thing.
What? What is happening right now?
I lost control of my channel.
Oh.
And Pam pointed out that as soon as I put Kenzie Days in my channel name, I lost control of it as soon as I did that.
Okay, so the DNA left on the edge of the cup of the nightstand belonged to Sophie. Got it.
Yep.
Sophie.
Hi, Yoda.
Baby Yoda
Who
did
do you
it.
think did it?
No, because Sophie's DNA wasn't in there.
Sophie's DNA matched the glass that was next to the.
But you just ignored the entire security surveillance that shows Jamie with a gun.
Yeah.
Right?
Did her fingerprints match the gun?
Maybe
Was the gun recovered?
they found it in the house.
Next to the bed.
Whose
No,
fingerprint?
it wasn't. It wasn't next to the bed. Actually, it was somewhere in the house. But Jamie's fingerprints were the ones
Okay.
that were on it.
So, did they swab the hands of the?
That's not a thing.
You don't swab the hands for gunshot residue?
We didn't think that far. We didn't do that in my class. We didn't talk about gunshot residue. We talked about fingerprints and DNA and blood splatter.
I mean, first off, if Jamie, what's her name again? Jamie.
Yeah.
If she had gun residue on her hands, you would think that
Wouldn't have gun residue afterwards if she used the gun and then washed her hands. She would not have gun residue on hours later.
I don't know if you just wash your hands once that the gun residue comes off.
I didn't. Well, she was found hours later.
Was there just one shooter?
Yes. It was one gun.
So Jamie did it.
It was framed to look like
A murder suicide.
Theo had killed Connie and then. Oh, it was framed to look like Connie had killed Theo and herself.
But the handwriting from the note matched Sophia's.
No, it matched Jamie's.
So Jamie Porter did it.
Yeah, it's right. It's literally right in front of you, man. It says it was Jamie Porter. Was having an affair with Theo Lambert. That night when Jamie snuck to his room, he told her that he wanted to end the affair and that he loved Connie. Jamie felt if she couldn't have Theo, then no one could have him. The gun used was Kai Morrison's. The day she went snooping around other guests' bedrooms and found his gun. Along with the gun, she found a notebook containing the obituaries of local missing women, one of them being Theresa Lambert, Theo's mother. Jamie knew Kai was a serial killer after seeing the notebook. Later that night, after leaving Theo's room in a rage, she went to Kai's bedroom and blackmailed him, saying if she couldn't use his gun, she would tell everyone.
So we had a serial killer and a killer?
Yes. Serial killer. Okay. Basically, and that's the end of it. That's the whole thing.
Go back to the handwriting thing, though. I want to see the handwriting thing. I'm not buying the handwriting thing.
I literally made my friend Keisha write the note.
Ken's, listen, you brought it in.
I know.
You brought it in.
The fingerprints match Jamie's.
I couldn't see the fingerprints, so.
Okay.
The fingerprints were tough.
They are difficult to see. I understand.
But the handwriting sample.
Actually, I think you did a really good job, Kens.
Ken, we're giving you a hard time. You did a very good job for your project. It was great.
It was.
I didn't guess because you had already told me about it. So
when did I tell you about this?
Oh, no. It was a long time ago.
I don't remember telling you about this. It must have been really late at night, and I didn't remember. I shared it. Dad, I shared the screen.
Mike Wheeler, you're not getting this Olaf because it is the ugliest thing I've ever done.
So there's the suicide
have a beard?
note,
Okay.
It's horrible.
and there's Jamie's.
See,
Mike-
I was looking at the note that was like crossed out.
Now go to Sophie's.
That one there.
See the signature? Now go
Mhm.
look at Connie. Look at Sophie.
There's Connie.
Mike
Stop.
Wheeler said they all look the same.
It's obvious. Yeah, it's obvious Connie didn't write it. The handwriting is too different, but it was claimed to have been written by Connie.
Right. But that looks more like, go back to Janie's. Yeah.
Her writing is too loopy. This writing is a lot more angular.
If it was me, if I was faking somebody's suicide note, I'd write with my left hand.
Good to know.
Remember that ambidextrous thing I was talking about?
Mama, are
Yeah.
you
Did you
ambidextrous?
take it away?
Both of my girls are.
Well,
Tara really is Michaela's kind of.
Yeah.
I
So
had-
if I-
For a long time.
Mhm. Taylor was for a long time.
I used to coach girls softball, and I had a left-handed. My niece was left-handed, and for the longest time, she batted right-handed. So one time during the off season or during practice, she was a naturally left, but she always batted right. So I said, we're going to work on you hitting left-handed. Because she was more comfortable hitting right-handed, but she got used to hitting left-handed also. So that was a nice little, hey, you know, she's gone up to bat 3 or 4 times. She's right-handed. You've seen the same team. Next thing you know, you're looking at it and it goes, all right, Barb, go up left. And she went up left-handed. She hit the ball. And, you know, everybody will play you a certain way. And then you have to throw in that change up on them, and they totally lose it.
So these fingerprints, this fingerprint right here has the same loop pattern as this one up here. Along with,
yeah, I couldn't see that.
And then this loop has the same loop as this one.
Oh, I see it now. I see a little better.
It's really hard to see on a screen.
Yeah,
I mean,
pixels make it harder to see. So.
Yeah, this took us like 2-3 weeks to do, and it actually got really out of hand because we were like gonna do. Oh my goodness,
that doesn't look bad. That looks
That
awesome.
looks really nice.
That looks really good.
He just needs his nose.
I think she went to go get it.
And
Kinsey,
then our-
that was a lot of work. Good job.
I think Kinsey did it because she's the criminal mastermind.
Oh, absolutely.
So one of the things is that you can see that Theo was shot from the left and Connie was
Right.
shot from the right,
Right.
but she's left-handed.
Yeah,
And-
I caught that.
Yeah,
That I
that
did.
was one of the things.
Well, here's the other thing. The way that they were in the bed, it looks like somebody walked up to the bed,
Hmm.
shot them instead
Yeah.
of shooting them each other.
Yeah.
They look like 2 ghosts. Is that supposed to be the outline?
Well, I made 2 people lay down on a piece of large paper, and I outlined them in the school hallway, and then I proceeded to take pig's blood and just. So
I want to know where you got pig's blood from.
my teacher uses it because we have to analyze blood splatter, and we don't really want to use human blood, so she has pig's blood.
First off, if we're using human blood, I mean that's just weird.
That's why we use pig's blood.
That's just weird.
Is that less weird though?
Yes, because it's not from a human.
Why didn't you just use the fake blood?
Because it doesn't pool the same.
Oh, now that does make
Very true.
sense.
Pig's blood and human blood are very similar to each other to the point where the splatter is nearly identical to human blood.
You see how much she's thought of this?
Be afraid.
If I
I
don't
know
show up on stream one day, you're gonna forget. Somebody call, will you?
And then-
Welfare
and this
check.
is kind of like- we just kind of like, my screen's still up. Yeah, my friend, we had her just like dip her shoe in this fake blood, and then I felt very bad for her foot.
But she couldn't wash her shoe?
Well, she did, but then she didn't have a shoe for the rest of the period.
But would you wear a shoe that was dipped in pig's blood, really?
Yeah.
No. He'd be
And then
bad.
I wear it as a badge of honor. I walk around and just, I would leave like shoe prints all over the school, and then wonder and everybody wonder what's going on with the blood prints all over the floor. And next thing you know, the school will be shut down. I get a half a day of school.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
Can you put the screen up
Yeah,
again?
Isaac Nail.
I've walked
What's up,
through
Isaac?
many pools of blood in bunker boots.
What's up, Isaac Nail? Welcome in.
And then DNA analysis, I probably should have like drawn it out on a piece of paper, but I ended up using like a drawing thing, and so it doesn't look 100% accurate, but you know the DNA strands match Sophie the best. You can see
Agreed.
DNA analysis is interesting. I think that was my least favorite thing to do in that class was the DNA strand analysis. Everything else was really fun, yeah.
Why is that?
I think it was just very confusing to me. I don't know why I was so confused when we were doing it, but it had a lot to do because a lot of it is like paternity testing, and we had to figure out we had one lab, and it really like stressed me out and I didn't like it. And it was like just too complicated for my brain, and I ended up not liking it. So then the whole DNA analysis thing was like, I wasn't into it.
It was
So you had to like figure out what pig came from what pig mama and what pig daddy.
We were given, like fake DNA, and I hate developing cells. I hate developing DNA cells on like the.
So what you're saying is that you wouldn't have made a good criminologist if you don't like.
I would have made a good criminologist if I had continued to do it.
Maybe a profiler. I would be a profiler. That would be cool.
You would not make a good profiler.
Stalker.
She would be a Gibbs.
She makes a good stalker
instead of an Abby.
I would make an amazing Gibbs.
And if y'all don't know what we're talking about.
I know what we're talking about. I was a longtime NCIS fan.
Heck yeah.
Oh wait, if I'm Gibbs.
Oh, look out! Look out!
No, no, look
Watch your head!
Yep, knew that was coming.
I didn't even think of it.
It took me all like 2 seconds to figure that out.
Oh, I miss NCIS.
I mean, it's still on, but
It's been going on too long for me to keep up with whatever's going on.
well, a lot of the problem is that we got rid of a DVR, and I found something between last August and today.
We watch more YouTube than anything else.
Yeah, pretty much. There's just a lot of good live streamers on that blows TV out of the water.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We're
It's a
not
lot.
scripted.
Dog, am I in your way?
What did you miss?
Oh,
Mike?
Mike, I hit him on the back of the head.
She did a Gibbs
We're
slap.
trying to continue with assault now.
Hello, Michael Riley. Welcome in.
Gibbs dim.
She gave me a Gibbs slap. She gave me one of those slaps that Gibbs always gave Donoso.
Yep.
And I can't believe I didn't see it coming.
Yeah. How did you not realize that was what was happening?
The second she got up, Kelly and I both knew exactly what was going.
So
I need
yeah,
to watch that on the replay. Let me go on YouTube.
Pam wants us to make this into like a game,
I will gladly do that.
and we can come up with and do a like a team thing. We can figure it out.
Can I be the one that makes the crimes?
Yeah,
Creepy lady.
I guess.
All I could say is I can tell you for sure she's not done anything. She loves her animals, so there's nothing.
Yeah, I'm not a
Creepy and
psychopath.
her-
I promise.
There's no sociopathic attitude.
They all say.
I know that's what they all say.
Well, sociopaths, that's not a sociopathic thing. That's a psychopathic thing, is killing animals. And
Welcome in, Danny from Griswold's Family Vacay.
Hey, Danny.
We are
Hey,
having
guys.
an interesting conversation.
You guys are awesome. Appreciate you all, but we have to run.
Oh,
Okay.
do? Oh, okay. I didn't know what time it was.
I told you this is the pre-show for Jimmy.
yeah,
Show off your Olaf real quick, Mom Mouse again.
No, it's awful.
No,
No,
Kelly
show
showed
it
it.
off. It's great.
Kelly showed it. We think it looks good.
It does
yeah,
not-
Keith. Reading body language is really interesting. I wanted to look more into being able to read body language, but I'm better at reading the DNA stuff.
Quit showing.
Ursula's
Hurry up.
good at body
Don't-
language.
Hurry up. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Stop stressing me.
Are you guys hosting today?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, this
What'd
is
you
how
do?
it
You
is
took his
so
nose
far.
off.
Yeah, it looks good.
But
Yeah, I love them.
It just needs his nose.
I have kind of.
How many times did you burn your hand?
No, I don't know. Is that really important now, Tracy?
Yes.
Crap. Okay,
What's up,
Um,
Jenny?
I'm doing them in my trolley thing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But I'll put another one here, and then I'll wrap them all with one orange. Anyway, and then I have to do his little hair things. But are you sure? Because I was thinking it looked really horrible.
No,
No, I think, it was- I think the nose will make it work.
Okay.
Once the nose gets out there, I think
Alright.
it'll.
So it looked horrible before the nose.
No. No,
Wow.
the other day he looked like he had a beard. So.
The other day he did have a beard. This is so true.
All right.
And
All right.
Michael think it looks great too. So
I know. Mike loves all my work. He says it all looks amazing.
yeah.
So Dreaming with the Mouse is coming up at 5 o'clock with Myers and the Mouse on the Myers and the Mouse channel. Join them and Diz Our Dream as they start talking about Disney World and
Probably bathrooms.
And
probably.
not serial killing.
I'm assuming.
Or-
I just
actually-
hope you guys can follow this. That's all I can say.
I'm just going to tell you that I'm just disappointed that it didn't end up in the bathroom. See you guys later.
Thank
See you guys.
Hi,
Good
guys.
job, Kenzie.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thank you.
You bet.
Yeah, I worked very hard on that project. I'm very
You
happy.
did.
with it.
Listen,
And it was
I'm very
good.
proud of you. You did a very good job on that.
It took forever.
Mhm.
Like we met up outside of school to do that too. Like we met up at because
That's
What
what
happened?
class projects are.
I know, but it was over spring break when we had started working on it. So we had so the whole point was you had to use at least a certain amount of a certain number of types of forensic evidence. So we used the fingerprints, the DNA, the blood splatter, the shoe prints, and the security surveillance, and the handwriting analysis and all that. So we were trying to come up with an interesting story, and we thought of kind of like a Clue thing where it was like a bunch of people in a house and putting the whole trying to figure out how she was going to get the gun. Well, we were we could have a serial killer aspect, and then it would be funny because the serial killer has nothing to do with the actual murder that happened in the house. So I think we did a really good job. It was interesting. We were trying to figure out if we wanted to make it so complicated, or if we were going to end up making it that it actually was a suicide, and I don't know. It was wild. It was very difficult, but we had a lot of fun doing it, and it paid off. I really like it. I miss that class.
Yeah. All right. I was actually going to do that 15 things of Disney World I was going to do. So I'm going to do that real quick.
Okay.
Oh,
First thing, one of the things I'm going to do in Disney World is actually go to Disney World. So that would be number one. Number two is go through the gate and get in. Because you can go to Disney World. Doesn't mean you're going to get into a park. You could just walk around or be on the property. Then I want to see the castle, go through the train station. Nah, I'm not going to get all 15. I'm just winging it.
That's 4.
Well, I mean, if everything was going the way it was supposed to without the COVID, Spaceship Earth would have been down, and I would have pointed at Kenzie and said, well, you can't ride that no more. But now I don't think that's going to get shut down anymore. So
Yeah. At least not anytime soon.
well, I think they probably stopped altogether on that. So
Well, yeah, it's anything that wasn't started already is shelved. I mean, it's
I don't think they're going to actually do any major construction probably for another 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
I think that whole thing that they were going to do in Epcot, I think they're just going to concrete what they have.
Yeah.
And worry about and Epcot Forever is probably going to be the show probably now for another couple of years, and before because listen, I understand it's money, and while these things are already in the budget, or they probably had something in the budget for already, it's just a line item. It's not it's not a sell service,
and it's people too, and if you can't put people to work, then you can't do it. So
Yeah, I guess you're right there, Keith. Anybody, an artist who's totally satisfied with the work would have to retire from art.
so I'm gonna jump off because my computer's about to die.
Well, I'm only down the hall.
Yeah, I know. That's very far away. Oh, okay. Mike says the new show's actually coming
Oh, is it?
till later this year.
Maybe it depends. Maybe it costs less to put on put on, then that's
Well, and they already. I know they've already been kind of working on it anyway, so it may be ready to go. They just have it. They got to rehearse it, and
I mean, they got to be saving money on fireworks all around, because if
oh
they're
heck
not
yeah,
doing
Oh,
any fireworks, that's probably saving them a ton of money just every day.
yeah.
Not that
Like Mike said, as soon as they start the fireworks up again, that's when it should be premiered. So, but who knows when that'll be? So hopefully sooner than later.
Yeah.
And you dropping out.
Yeah. I'll be in a little bit. Maybe end like 5 minutes early. So
Yeah, I'm going to.
and all that.
Yes, we can send everybody over.
I'll be in after you're done. Bye, guys.
See ya.
So how are you doing this week?
Doing okay. I just finished some artwork today and just kind of chilling today. So
Yeah,
been hot.
has it been hot down there?
Yeah, it's been in the 90s all this week almost. So
I gotta say, yes, yesterday and today has actually been pretty nice up here. We've actually had the windows open.
yeah, we've had storms. Well, it rained last night, and then I think we're supposed to have thunderstorms later on this evening. So, but it's
We didn't get much of that remnants of that tropical depression or tropical storm. We didn't get much of it up here. Well, where I am up
Yeah.
this way. So
we got lots of rain, but yeah.
I am going to actually end it pretty much now.
Okay.
I want to thank you guys all for coming in and checking out. I have 9 people here, maybe, and one of those people is me. So I want to thank you all for being here today. I want you to thank you for not wasting your time with me. I know it was more of a hangout BS session. A couple of things probably were said that shouldn't have been, but it is what it is. I want to thank you guys for being here. I want to thank Dean from the Live Place for hosting my show, posting it on the Live Place. You want to find a family-friendly stream? Check out Dean's Live Place. He does his show every Sunday at 8 o'clock. And once a month, he does a recap of what's going on the liveplace.com. Actually throws out the couple moderator of the month, introduces new channels that are on his stream. Check out Dean at the Live Place or Dreamers Empire. One of those 2 channels, you'll find it. Thank you to everybody that's on the stream. Russ Stapleton, thank you for showing up today. Myers and the Mouse, they'll be on soon. Russ, what do you got coming up?
Saturday we're gonna do a craft stream. I think with Tina and possibly Mama Mouse. So we're just gonna again just make something, and then you guys can follow along with us. So it'll be fun.
Sweet. No Kenzie this week, huh?
No, I think she's busy at that
Yeah,
time.
I think she got a graduation party, but usually this would be the first time in
In a while that she's not been on my show. So yeah, I call her my co-host now. So.
Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll hook her computer up, and then we could just stick we could stick Baby Yoda like this, and like she'll have Ken's.
Yeah,
because she's cute, just like Baby Yoda. So for us, we got Nerd Talk on Sunday. It's on Kenzie's channel.
Yep.
We have to watch Ant-Man yet, because she is so looking forward to watching Ant-Man.
I think she'll like it.
I think so too. Ant-Man's cool.
Yeah.
Nerd Talk, 4 o'clock on Sunday. It is Russ Stapleton, myself, Kenzie Days, and Diz Our Dream. We will be talking about. Yeah, I already said that. So I mean, I think the horse is on the ground, and I'm just kicking him. Kenzie's going to have me investigated.
Yeah.
Again, thank you guys for showing up. Thank you to my guests today, Myers and the Mouse, and Kenzie Days, and Russ Stapleton. Don't forget to check out Dreaming with the Mouse. They talk Disney. They are good friends of ours, and the link's in the chat. And there's probably a good chance they'll be talking about Disney bathrooms sometime that time. But don't let that scare you off.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Have a good day. Thank you for giving me your Thursday.
Thanks, guys.